ISRO's future mission Chandrayan-2 Moon and Aditya Sun. The Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO, is exploring possibilities of setting up a telescope on Moon as part of enhancing its scientific observation capacity. The space agency is expecting the second Moon mission to take place by the end of next year, said A.S. Kiran, chairman of the ISRO. The agency is looking at what could be the next AstroSat follow-on mission. Speaking to the students of the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, he said, "There is some discussion with an international body, and this discussion is in progress, on whether we can set up a telescope on Moon. At present, in Hanle, in Leh, Ladakh, there is a remote telescope operational, and its actual operation is done from Bengaluru with very minimal support from Hanle. The ISRO is exploring that if it can set up a telescope in Moon in the same way, there would not be any atmospheric effect since there is no atmosphere, which is an advantage. These are under discussion and maybe in future we will come up with what kind of scientific observation capability we will have for ourselves," he added. India launched its first dedicated multi-wavelength space observatory AstroSat in September 2015, for studies related to black holes and neutron stars. He added that various tests related to Chandrayan-2 mission is under progress and it is expected to take place by the end of next year, while another planetary mission Aditya to study Sun is expected in 2018. For Chandrayan-2, tests on controls over the lander and rover while landing on Moon are to be tested by the end of this year and the early next year. Many of the activities are supported by student groups. It will be conducting a maneuvering of the Mars orbiter so that it can sustain an eclipse, and without the maneuvering, the battery of the orbiter cannot sustain the duration of eclipse. The orbiter still has 35 kilograms of fuel in it and can go on for longer term once it successfully passed the eclipse challenge. The semi-cryogenic engine, which would help the space vehicles to carry more payload, is under development with the support of an international agency and would be ready in 2 years. There is a roadmap enhancing the capabilities of the ISRO to carry up to 10 tons of payload in future, he said. However, he said, there is more demand for small-capacity vehicles, for commercial purposes where companies want to put constellation of small satellites and replace them frequently. He added that with the private sector taking on the national agencies in the space exploration, the challenge for the ISRO is to keep on innovating and changing in the forefront of the space activities. The agency is already engaged with academies and students for this, and it has around 150 to 200 students doing internship in each of its centers. Thank you for watching. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe.